I'm Luke Searveld. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. Today we're going to answer a question from one of the guys who subscribes to this playlist. He said, hey, you know, I'm not in a big film center. I don't have a lot of guys, mentoring me, showing me how to do stuff. Could you just show me how to skin a 4x frame? And, you know, at first I thought it was kind of like that was a joke. But the more I thought about it, it's like, you know what, there are a couple different ways of doing it. So I'm just going to talk about a couple ways and do it. And if that helps, great. So there you go. First thing I start out with is I take 1-inch gaffer tape. So, you know, this is 1-inch white paper. I take 1-inch white gaffer tape and I just put that all the way around the frame. Now, you know, I'm taking for granted that you're using flat frame, you know, flat aluminum frame. That's just a whole lot easier than using like a round tube for your frames. That's better for nets and stuff like that, if at all. I just have flat frames. They take up less room. Well, I don't know about that, but anyway, they're just easy to work with. So, and I have 42x frames because I had a van for, you know, 18 years. And before I got a 2-ton truck. So I just got used to using that size, and it's great because if I've got a really small job and I have to jam stuff in my car, 42x fits a lot easier. So I've got 42x frames. Here we go. Kind of windy here. So once you have the 1-inch gaffer tape as a base, and I do this because the sticky tape that you put on next, if you just have that on the bare frame, then when you go to clean it, it's just a pain. So even if this gets burnt on because you've got it too close to a big light, it's still easier to pull off gaffer tape than it is to clean off the snot tape. So snot tape, what is that? A Scotch brand. It's ATG tape. I don't even know what that stands for. You can get a gun for it. You know, you stick this in a plastic dispenser, and then you can just roll it along. But then you got to store that thing somewhere, and I don't have enough room in my truck to put a little gun, so I just use the rolls. And basically, what it is why it's called snot tape is because the tape has the consistency of you know, a booger, and so it's like putting snot in between two pieces of wax paper. So you've got the sticky stuff on one side, and you just leave the top layer on the stickiness. So I just run it all the way along, the same way you did with the gaffer tape, but leave the backing, the one side backing on it for now. And then you want to make sure that you've pressed it all the way down so that the stickiness is actually going to adhere when you pull the backing off. And it can get away from you a little bit, but it's not a big deal. You just bring it back and keep control of it. If it's easier to just put it down in sections, you can do that. I'm just unrolling it, pressing it down, and then break off the end. Just make sure it's really down on there nicely. All right, if you've got 2 people, it's going to be a lot better. But if you just got one, then it's handy to have some grip clips around. Anyway, so 42x frame. So this 4-foot roll, you know, is a little too large. So I'm going to have to cut it off. But there's 2 ways of going. So what you can do is you can fasten it to one side and then to the next side, by stretching it, by pulling it, or you can adhere it to one side and then take the backing off here and roll it out flush, roll it out so that it's stuck. So the one way is to adhere it to one side, but leave the backing on these ends, and then just pull it and adhere it to this end, and then do those later. Or undo these, pull off the backing on these two edges and roll it out so that it's adhering as you roll it out. Now, my problem with that is you're not stretching it as tightly as you could. So I'm going to show you the non-roll-out way, the pull way, and we'll see how it goes. So first off, you want to pull off the backing. Sometimes you have to start it and make sure that it's adhering. And then, well, what we're going to do first is get some grip clips here. Okay, so now we can roll it out, and if we'd taken the backing off, then we'd already be finished, right? We'd be stuck. So that's plus and minus, but right now I'm doing it this way. So I'm going to grip clip the sides here, which I can't do because I have to cut it off first, so we'll do that. These are great. I love these little blades, these little Husky blades. They're $5 at Home Depot. Okay, so we just slice that off. And now we'll slice off this side. That's why we wanted to have the clip on there. Okay, slice this off. And while we're at it, we might as well slice off the top. Okay, so now the only side that is fixed is this one side. All right, so, and I'm not going to retape it or anything, I'm just using the snot tape. Okay, now I'm going to roll this back a little, or just flap it back, and I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to pull the backing off of the bottom, all right? So there we go. Now, I'm going to actually loosen this whole deal. And if you can, you want to attach the center first. That's going to be your strength point. And then your corners. Okay, so now, you've got a pretty tight fit. And now what I would do is just do the same for the sides. And if you can, pull to the center first. So fold this back, pull off the backing, and then pull the center, and then pull the corners. All right. And then one more time. And pull this back just a little. It's not a big deal. Pull off the backing. All right. And then you want to pull that center. Fix that, and then the corners. And then I guess I have just a little more to clean up here. And you're done, except it's a good idea to mark your gel. So just do a 129 in the corner with a line underneath what the bottom is. And there you go. So that's skinning. And the tighter it is, the better, because if you're holding it up over somebody, sound appreciates a tight fit, because else it flaps in the wind. Now you can add a layer of tape to this if you want. To me, that's just adding bulk, and for the most part, you don't really need it if you've done a good job of giving yourself sticky tape all the way around. So, yep, there you have it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.